recording now. So that way I keep like an accurate timer of how long I should be going. Right, I investigated all of this. Let me check my journal. Right, I'm just like looking around. Oh, looking in the Sith Academy. That wasn't over here, because that's where the Ebon Hog is. Right, and Kreia can't be in my party because plot reasons. Which is concerning, to say the least. Right, I was gonna go in this cave.
Listen. The wind from the cave tells of great power within, recently awakened.
Please tell me we aren't going in there.
There is great power and dark energy within this cave. I would advise you to finish your explorations within the academy before venturing into the cave.
Ominous start.
That's ominous as hell. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and like listen to literally. Oh, those things are aggro. Okay, well.
Yeah, I like to get quiet, but that's because like my mic is far away from my face. I can't get it closer.
Fair enough. So those things came out of the cave. After my party said we shouldn't go in the cave. And Kreia said we shouldn't go in the cave yet. I think I'm gonna go ahead and listen. I'll save over that. That seems like a good one to save over.
That doesn't put. If that doesn't project menacing energy, I don't know what does.
Video games have this habit of doing, hey, you probably shouldn't do this right now, levels of conveyance. And when the game is very, very blunt about you shouldn't do this right now, it's usually a good idea to take the game's advice.
And when you don't, you usually encounter a boss or die.
Yeah, it's usually rocks fall, everyone dies when things go awry. Okay, let's cancel that. This one's closer. Yeah, as expected, these things just don't hurt. They don't do anything. I'll hold on to those level ups for a rainy day. Because level up healing has been really good for when I don't have main character Mick Awesome running around. Also, I think the game is a little loud.
Let me see. Let me just turn on the screen volume and see.
It felt loud to me. Maybe it just like turning down my personal volume helped some.
I can hear both of us fine.
Okay. I had trouble hearing you over the game though, so I turned it down a little. It should be fine now.
Yep, fair.
Okay. That is the actual save file.
This door was left open on purpose. Someone is expecting us.
The hairs on the back of my neck are standing up. Are you sure we need to go in there?
You can expect more than these beasts within the academy. Be prepared.
In other words, I'm gonna die probably. Nothing like 6 weeks off of this game and going into what could be a difficult dungeon. Oh, and this guy.
Her apprentice is here. Find him.
Okay, well, this is now happening. Okay. I think I'm gonna alt save on the alt save. Okay, these things didn't pose a threat.
Well, that's what happens when you apparently sweep a vibroblades.
Okay, there's that. I kind of want to buff before they come at me. Oh, they're made of paper. Okay, well, need to keep that buff strategy in mind, though. Hit all of my buttons for win. Okay, check the old map. This is pretty wide open. Did they drop anything? They did not. Okay. It's locked. Fantastic. That's
Yeah,
fine.
you're right. The stream is basically just like 2 or 3 seconds behind, so it's fine.
Yeah. That zombie man mint we've seen, I think that's the dude that took Krea's hand.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I mislike this.
Poison spray.
Well, I can heal through this, no problem. Henlo! See, they're not doing very good assassinating because, like, I saw the far one, didn't see the close one. The close one didn't take a swing until I swung first. Mira feels like a liability. Don't confirm or deny, but like... Yeah, this dude's been kind of touted as like... near final boss. I'm not getting final boss vibes from him though. Let's find an old one to save over. Let's save over an older one for the alt save. Yeah, 1v1 with Kreia like a long time ago. And Kreia lost a hand because of it. Kreia can no longer dual wield or have two-handed weapons. That's fine. Just anti that off. So it was a colossal waste of time. Central path always feels like the path. So. Bag. Ooh, data pad. It's kind of getting to be a major obstacle in our hunt for Sith holocrons. We've been trying to use our stealth generator to sneak past, and then some fool bumped into one of them wandering around and got himself eaten. Now the taste of fresh blood has driven the damned beast wild. Okay.
Also, you saying anti is how I know you've been playing a lot of PSO2.
It's been kind of our main thing in the mornings. Hello. Oh. Oh, this feels vaguely familiar. I think this was our room. Oh, hello. Good luck with your ass-assing. Gonna need it. Battle stem. Cool. Yeah, this feels like the room we had when we were here before the previous game. Because this would be like where What's-Her-Face was. There's beasts and where to find them. Yeah, it's just a bed at the end of the hall. Could have been here too, where Revan was, for all I know. For context, Korriban is like Sith hometown. So like being here is just kind of innately creepy in and of itself.
But yeah, what would you expect from the Sith? like basically this.
I really hope I don't actually have to memorize the student ID. That could be a bad time. That was a bad time.
Timing!
I did not memorize that. Christ, okay.
And I cannot help you, because I did not create a screenshot.
That's fair. Okay, there we go. Learning material, level 1 access granted. Okay. Oh, joy cookies! This is what we're doing now. I missed FF8. Hi there, we're taking the seed written test now. Come hither. Come hither. Yes, very good. Yeah. Trip over a thing, I guess, because we suddenly got slow. Let's just fight everything! Wow, okay. Did not expect to jump that, but okay. Not complaining. Time to kill Ifrit. The thing isn't killing Ifrit fast. It's beating Ifrit with 5 seconds left or something. Note to new students. In the absence of many Sith Masters, basic training has been automated. To begin career training, use ID. Countering difficulty, solve them yourself. Students who are too weak to be self-reliant will soon fail here. Well, yeah, Sith kind of lean heavily on the get good methodology, but
The honor is mine.
Oh, there's one drone empty.
maybe I'll make her lightsaber orange if I haven't already. Where does this go? That's a sealed door. Did I unsealed it? Nope. This is a work log of a Twi'lek treasure hunter. Of interest is the last entry. Yeah, he thinks I'm wasting my time, but I will make it past this damn door, even if I have to blow it to bits with thorium charges. We were sent here for the holocrons, and I refuse to be the only one to return empty-handed. Okay, well.
A dark Jedi left her impression here. This door has been sealed intentionally.
When someone goes through this much trouble to seal a door, it usually means there's something important on the other side.
This heavily reinforced door has been fused shut. Do you have the key to this door? I would like if you had the key to this door. Okay. They didn't know anything. Now I'm mad this is the chaining falls down and channels on the side, yeah. Well, if they can't get back up, then that's their problem. They were too weak or something. However, the Sith would justify it. Cool. Flourish. Lightsaber flourish is the most important part.
Yes.
Okay. Might be one of those doors along the poison corridor. It might not be. So I think I'm just gonna like have to backtrack some. Because I don't want to move forward yet. Actually, I think that was the door. No, this was the door. Okay. Saving very frequently because I haven't played this in forever. This feels like the most obvious trap in all of existence. Naturally, in a game where I can save very frequently, the most obvious thing to do is trigger it intentionally. That's all. That Sith assassin is called Stasis Field, and so is this one. Video game's gonna video game. That Sith assassin is half the man he used to be. First thing to do is loot treasure. Contractors. Read this first! Use the thorium charges in this locker only as a last resort to clear a blocked door. The structure is very old and unstable, and cave-ins could damage or destroy the artifacts we were sent here to collect. That also feels very vaguely puzzly. Bypass all systems. Secondary buffer. Oh, computer. Connect to the secondary buffer. Okay, error. Key buffer overflow. Okay, well. History of the Sith. Okay. Volume has been deleted. Fantastic. Holocrons. The Academy contains a large collection of Sith holocrons. Basic holocrons containing a variety of historical and training information have been recently made available to students in the library. Mr. Stasis Field. Fifth of the line of the Field men. Stacy to his friends. Oh my god. Deleted. Pieces of lie. There is only passion. 3 passion against strength. Strength against power. Power against victory. Through victory by chains. Right. That's going to be on the test. Probably.
Most likely.
Yes, I'm writing this down as I go. Screenshots would take way too long.
I mean, I basically know this to heart.
Yeah, I know, but if I ask you what the code is, then I'm asking for help. And that wouldn't be very Sith of me. Okay. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay. If I had any hints of foresight, ounce of foresight at all, I would have written down the Sith code before coming in here. Like, before even starting the game up. But to be fair, in my defense, I didn't think there was going to be a written test.
You didn't think this was going to be a freaking school arc?
Yeah, I didn't think we were going to Balam Garden here or anything. Make sure to run from the X-ATM, chase the dog away, don't actually... Actually, I think killing it gives you the most. Could be wrong. I could use those thorium charges I just got on that door. That feels too obvious. I'm getting the feeling that there are multiple uses for it. And holding on to it wouldn't necessarily be the end of the world either. Oh, it wasn't here. Where was thing? Hold up. Was it in... Was it... Yeah, okay, there's the student terminal. Did you end up doing rando today, Mint? No. Which one was I? Oh my god. There we go. So how many questions correctly? Proceed to level 2. You must answer 4 questions. Recommend to study the learning material in the library before proceeding. Okay. Well, I don't think this was a thing. I didn't see any learning material in the library. This feels like just basic math. Hold up. Passion, strength, power, victory. Pfft. Okay, well I got everything else wrong. Lovely. Well, I'm not getting paid very much money from my seed rank right now. Oh no, that's the library, okay. I hope Zombie Sith can like handle waiting for me to do my homework. If I don't get good grades on the Sith SATs, then I'm not gonna get into like Sith University or anything. Okay, I think I know what the game wants me to do. The only thing I found in this library were bombs for that other door. Sith fraternities, etc., yeah. Sith be cool while the Jedis were the nerds. They'd be college football rivals for sure. I don't doing this because this feels like too obvious of the solution, but
You can keep trying out the test until you force it as well.
I could, yeah. Because then it becomes a game of Mastermind. I know what answers I picked. That feels lame, though. But my other alternative is to either explore more, find other sealed doors that I can use these thorium charges on, and like kind of save scum my way around collecting potential knowledge. Or brute forcing the test, or exploring more, tripping into plot, which I don't want to do. So I'm gonna save regardless. I think what I'm gonna do is go back this way, because I don't know if this, like... Okay, no, that's the training room. That's my prize. So what I could do... is poison myself again, because it's always fun.
Classic pastime.
Okay, thorium charges don't seem to be an option for that. And that's training room, okay. It's locked, not sealed. The poison never killed anybody. Ah, crap, I'm poisoned. I need to heal myself right this second. Okay, no, I'm gonna get out of this room first. Now, I'm gonna heal it off. Cool. Okay, fuck it, I'll just, thorium charge the, sealed door that seems obvious. And if I regret not having thorium charges later, so be it. I say saving the game for the 12th time.
My life.
Holocron! Very recently broken. Result of thorium charges use blast door, but whatever messes. Okay. Straight yes or no, Nov. Is there another way to open that door?
I have not been to the Korban part of this game for a very long time.
Okay. I get the feeling there might be another option, but I think the other option at this point is to... Because, like, I'm literally not getting any other information, so I guess I might have to just brute force the test at this point, because there's no penalty. So, let's play Mastermind! Okay, I'm pretty sure I picked that, and that was definitely wrong, so... Now, let's pick the same wrong answers before.
Oh, okay, so it actually depends on a choice you made way earlier in the game.
Since if it's way how far is way earlier?
August.
Okay, then I don't care if you tell me that, because I'm not going back to the beginning of the game.
Yeah, basically you just had to say weapon was male. Then you could access the holocron.
But the holocron is destroyed by the thorium charge.
And if you somehow say that weapon was male during August, it doesn't get exploded.
Video game, we must have a conversation. 'Cause, like, okay, that sort of random bullshit, just, like, I like it because of how absurd it is in retrospect. When I know that that's a thing, it's hilarious, and in hindsight, I'm gonna laugh at this. But that's... Okay, so... Huh, okay. Okay, so I know what the first one is. This feels lame, though. All I had to do was say Revan was male, and I could have gotten answers, I guess. That's such a daisy chain of... That is definitely God dang it.
I will say it didn't involve the test. It involved
That's
something else.
That's double lame. Simple yes or no. Am I meant to brute force it?
Yes.
Fuck. That's... Okay. Okay, so I don't know that one. I'm doing this very, like, haphazardly, but, like, this way I know when I'm right and when I'm wrong. Okay. My math is off on that. Okay, so I got that one.
I can, like, provide the answers.
Nah, that's fine. I'll just brute force it. I technically only need one correct answer. I don't need all 5 at this point. Because I have 3. So I can actually guess on the others. Use Google for the answers, it's fair. I'm going without guides and without, like, getting told stuff, though. Okay. Access training room. Hooray! Okay, now that I'm done with the test... Oh, they're assassins that spawned here. They waited until I graduated. That's patience. Alright, I can't get mad at this group of assassins. That's dedication and patience. They were waiting here, cloaked beyond detection, until such a time when I got my access to the training room. That's... You know what? That's actually a little bit of respect. It's frustrating, but at the same time, I actually kind of respect the patience of it. Sith don't have that kind of patience. Okay, so I'm gonna have access to that training room. Let's save 8 million more times. Because that's the kind of... That's the kind of dedication I got, apparently. Right, yeah. I'm gonna add a tier to the Patreon stuff. Not a tier, but like an incentive. I feel bad for these things, even though I'm probably gonna have to murder them here in a sec. Where I'll probably have like a 4th slot that'll just be open to be voted on by like every patron can nominate a game, including like you all who just have a game outright, and let it be voted on. Okay.
Sounds good.
Resolved. Level 16 train. Oh, good. We're sequence breaking.
Sith Academy or
That is what they do. So I know you were like definitely externally screaming probably when I wasn't using speed at all in KOTOR 1. Was it nerfed in KOTOR 2, or is it just like, here, you should definitely probably use this kind of thing?
Oh, it's exactly the same.
Okay. Training field, time elapsed. Okay, well, we're going to detention. Feeling the force. I like these games a lot. They are a little exhausting to play, though.
Like, speed is basically the go-to force power no matter the build.
Okay. Is it like in the later games too, like the newest ones and stuff?
I mean, this is kind of the latest KOTOR game, so...
There are talks of a third. It's very, very heavily, strongly rumored that there's going to be a KOTOR 3. Like, I forget the source that I heard that from, but it was a source I trust. Oh.
But it's going to be heavily
Yes.
different from
I
this
felt
one,
this
I know
Jedi's
that
death
much.
shortly after we arrived on
Considering
Korriban.
the time
The
gap
body
and
was left
everything.
here as a message to us.
It's the Journal of Master Lonavash. I found the Sith that I came to Korriban looking for. I am no fool, but I fell neatly into their trap. Their leader, Darth Sion, is a perversion of the dark side such as I have not seen before. Though he was cunning enough to capture me, he seems otherwise to be a volatile brute, and therefore should be easily coerced. If I keep my wits about me, I have no doubt I will escape this situation. Before I was captured, I managed to create a system account under my name in the console in the room here. That will allow me to open the door back to the valley. Well, that's one we're not getting. Simple yes or no, is it possible to save her?
No.
I didn't think so. That felt very... Also, is it possible to not fail the test in that room because it said time elapsed fail?
No.
I didn't think so because it opened the door to this room. It's one of those had to be sure kind of thing. If I'm directly asking a question, it means I have no intention of trying to correct any mistake that would have led there. Anyway, I didn't hear what you had said during the cutscene about, because I had heard rumors of KOTOR 3, and I kind of believe them.
Yeah, I kind of believe them too. It's basically going to be massively different from what these ones were. I know that much.
Absolutely, but this type of game still has room to exist. See Witcher 3.
Yeah, I'm just a bit tentatively cautious on it. I want to see how it will turn out first.
Absolutely, but it is something I would probably drop money on blindly as well, which is exactly counterintuitive to what I just said, but, you know, I like these games a lot. I probably need a break from this genre of game for a while, though. Like, there's a lot to this sort of game. It's like, I have to be in kind of a mood for it. It's like something that, like, I nearly burned out on this genre playing this and what little I played of New Vegas at the same time. There are times I absolutely love this sort of thing, to just sink my teeth into a good old-fashioned WRPG, but like they're kind of a bit much at times too. All right, let's open the front door. It's gonna trigger the boss fight inevitably. Let's schedule some disciplinary action. Why not? I've saved. We'll execute disciplinary action. Let's do it! I'm waiting here, disciplinary committee. Cypher, Raijin, Fujin. Let's go. I ain't got all day. I'm in detention. Just get past the poison and do the disciplinary stuff. Let's go. Let's have ourselves some in-house suspension. Alright, yes or no? Does anything happen from that?
Nope.
Okay. I was getting the feeling. There's a lot of pointless shit in the Sith Academy here. I feel like KOTOR 2 might be the series that's undergone the most transformation in terms of how I actually produce content for this game. Oh, those aren't the droids, are they? Those are actually... Actually getting boss battle-y here. If those are those droids, I'm actually going to be upset. They're not. Oh, okay, it's actually boss fight time. Oh, I should have saved. Henlo!
Did you come here for answers? There are none. The call of Korriban is strong, but it is the call of the dead. It is fitting you came here. I have studied you and found nothing but weakness. Yet still she clutches at you, as if you are all that gives her life.
Well, now I know why she didn't come down here. How do you know Kreia?
I know her as an apprentice knows their
Is
master.
it me or some, or
And
did
as a
some
master
textures not
knows
go
an
down that
apprentice.
corridor?
Did what not happen out of that corridor?
Did some textures not load down that corridor?
Maybe? It's possible. Alright, well, next question. What do you want with Kreia?
I want her to die and see all that she has built cast down, all that she holds dear in shards at her feet.
Okay, so you want her to suffer, but also die. Alright, what does Kreia want with me? Let's get that nutshell out of the way.
She clings to hope that perhaps she can train one as great as her first. She is a fool who escaped death once. She will not do so again.
I'm not gonna let you harm her or something.
But you do not know her as I do. You have not survived her teachings as I have, and you have not bested her in battle as I have. You are nothing. Yet still she walks with you, is willing to sacrifice herself for you. I have studied you. I know the paths you walked in exile. I know your teacher. I know the fires that raged upon the Duxan Moon while the Republic died around you. You know war. You know battle. And I know of Malachor. You saw the heart of war, what Malachor wrought. Yet you turned away from it. You are a wretched thing. A thing of weakness and fear. You are her apprentice in name only. I am the master. And that is why you will die.
Alright, let's get on with it. First off, who knows what buffs? You know Battle Med, that's good. You know Speed, and that's about it. I feel like I should hit Speed first, but here we are. That's a good start.
How may I serve? That's it.
Do not flurry, that is bad. Am I stunned again? No, I'm not. No, yes, I am. Okay.
That's another one for me.
Okay, let's try this again. Let's try to heal.
A weakness is revealed. A weakness is revealed.
Oh no, I'm stunned again. Fantastic.
Ready? You are no.
Scion. He cannot be defeated. He is not a beast of flesh and blood. This is not a battle that can be won. Flee.
No. Now you tell me anything else? Anything else for the class?
There will be another time, but it is not now, not here, while Korriban runs through him.
Okay, bye.
She protects him, shields him. Find him, hunt him wherever he travels. He will not escape me again. I will bring his corpse to her, cast it at her feet. It will be as if killing her children. I will kill all she protects, all she shields, until her hands are drenched in blood.
Well, okay then, that went about as well as expected. Did we get Scion's name before this point at all?
I think June or August.
Okay. Okay, well, I've been to school. I'm gonna go to the cave now. I'm gonna go to the Death Cave of Death Doom. Kaya said to wait till after school, so I'm going into the cave. It's after school. I got detention and everything. Half-eaten corpse bodes well. Citipet appears to have belonged to a Sith Tukata trainer. I have released several of my best trained Tukata into the caves to finally eradicate the Chirac invasion. So far, so good. My only concern is the eagerness these beasts have for the hunt. I must apply extra punishment to the Tukata that ignore their masters before they revert back to their predatory nature. How'd that work out for you? Pretty good? I'd say that went well for him. What do you think?
Yeah, I'd say it went pretty well for him.
Yeah. Hope that, that discipline... Oh, good. They didn't even kill all this. Okay.
10 out of 10 job.
10 out of 10. Not only did they do exactly what they were set out to do, but they learned their obedience through discipline. Clearly. For all their boisterous talk, the Sith do sure just fail a lot.
To be fair, both of them do that to the Jedi and the Sith.
Yeah, but this is like ancient Sith. They should be like better than this by now. You'd think. Alright, this is what I've actually been meaning to ask for a while. What is level cap in this game?
50.
Wow, okay. That's higher than I was expecting. Oh, I miss. Well.
What the hell happened there?
I jumped and missed. I guess I must have, like, you know, in immersion, lightsaber probably clipped this rock or something. Would have looked really cool. Yeah! There we go. That time I didn't miss the jump.
And that time the graphics didn't mess up either.
Look at a Sith corpse. Oh, no lore? Okay. Breaks lightsaber. A ceramic jar? Okay. Just random robot parts in that jar and some components. Okay. That's fun. That doesn't get old. They definitely nerfed like stun and stasis and whatnot, which makes me like kind of sad. Because those were like my go-to. Are they like having a go? Okay. They're having a good old time here, it looks like.
Why not throw a thermal detonator in the party?
That's not a bad idea. Oh, because I only had the 2, that's fine. Oh, and also they don't give a shit. Now they care, okay. How many grenades did that take for them to, like, notice me, Senpai? Arca Jethro, okay.
forget how good that is.
I'm gonna take a stab in the dark and say it's probably dark side. Oh, restricted to light side. Okay. What am I wearing now?
Yeah, it gives
Oh, the mentor
plus
armor.
Yeah, it gives plus wisdom, so it's good for force casters. That one you're in right now is good for everything.
Yeah, especially the persuade and charisma, which I've kind of like built this character for. Which I build a lot of characters for in this type of game at this point because I'm kind of tired of... Like, I've been doing a lot... Like, with this type of game that lets me build charisma and speech, I tend to do that a lot more lately. Because it's been more interesting and more fun to talk my way out of some shit than just bash my head against it. It feels less samey. To just see what kind of bullshit I can linguistically get away with.
Yeah, I've been doing the opposite.
It's been refreshing to do, you know, to talk my way out of problems. Or, you know, like talk people off of proverbial ledges. And in some cases, literally, if I'm going dark side. Better idea. What other kind of grenades do I have? Plasma grenade could be fun. Well, judging by how chewed up the corpse was, you would be made to think that, like, they were released, like, weeks ago. So either he sucked at training them, or this happened 5 minutes ago. Which means that guy sucked at training them.
Indeed.
I forgot this house could use Force Lightning. I should probably put speed back on. Yeah, I didn't really explore all that well around here. More stims, more shields. Stims are still things I just habitually just never use for one reason or the other. I have no idea why. Other than it's one more buff to turn on. Good, we're playing RuneScape. Neither of us can hit the other.
And what you do, it's basically nothing.
Party members were like drinking from that cave water or something.
Yeah, they just sometimes turn into mushrooms.
If they were glowing mushrooms, I could at least make good healing potions out of them. Cool, cool. Okay, okay, there's still another path up this way I haven't gone down yet. So far, I'm not seeing any reason I shouldn't have come in here yet, but I haven't fully explored it. Could be Kreia trolling me again. She does that. Okay, one of those enemies had apparently eaten some whole ass battle armor, so that's fun.
Well, that happens.
Just random ass money in a jar in a random ass cave on a random ass planet. Who would take 78 credits and just drop them in a pot like that? You're not coming back to Korriban. I would love a Western style RPG where instead you have to go and populate these dungeons with loot in random ass places. And you get like graded per dungeon as explorers go through it. Oh, you made this one too hard. The traps did too much damage. F. Well, the adventurer came back alive and was satisfied, but not enough loot in dungeons, so they're poor and couldn't level up. So C, I guess. I'm sure similar concepts exist, because indie games take all the good ideas and do better things than I could do with them myself.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, I've been... Okay, well... Not gonna continue that train of thought. I've been... That's all you get. Like, comment, subscribe for more. Subscribe. If I get 5 subs on this channel right now, I will continue that train of thought. This channel specifically that I'm streaming on right now. The other channel doesn't count. Components. Really?
You are no match
You waited till I was crossing this bridge? You could have, like, force pushed us off of this bridge. You waited till we crossed. It's oddly... These assassins are oddly polite for Sith assassins. And also hilariously bad at their job as a result.
What do you expect based off of Sith training lately?
They're slacking. They're gonna get detention at the Sith Academy, and I gotta tell you, it's pretty rough from what I went through of it. More weird named... There's a lot of, like, specific named gear in this game compared to the first.
I forget what those gloves specifically do too. Apparently you already have a pair. You have 2 of them now.
Oh, were they Gel Shade Meditation?
No, Xeon Shaw.
Oh, for named gloves, they're not really unique. Named for them, not by them. Okay. Constitution and Regen. What do I have equipped? Oh, just hit things really hard. The gloves. Okay. Oh, those things are not assassins. They're just cloaked beasts. Okay. It's enough to make me cast haste. That looks like Ouchtown. I'm gonna go ahead and not do that right now. Leads to a secret tomb at any rate. Alright, looks like I'm going to Ouchtown. Unless one of these jars has a button that turns off the lightning field, and with this game I probably wouldn't be surprised at this point. I bet it's this broken one had a button in it.
Oh, Ouchtown population U.
I bet if I had, like, enough trust with Atten, there would have been a button there. Because, you know, apparently this game can do that. If I had had, like, some more vowels in my name. I'm not letting go of the if Revan was male part.
What I felt coming through the cave. I believe you are strong enough to explore the tomb ahead. This tomb has not been plundered. Its mysteries may still be intact, but so might its traps. Take great caution.
Whoa. I can't even see what's blocking me. I think you're on your own for this one.
I sense a great presence within this tomb. Master, it calls to you.
You will have to face the challenges of this tomb alone. Are you ready?
No? Yeah. I'm getting some vibes from this, especially since I have to be solo. I have a theory, but I'm not gonna call it out until I'm right and, like, or wrong, and then just pop off.
Where's that menacing dark gif?
Hello.
Do not heed the words of the Jedi Council. The Republic will fall if we do not act now. Already the Mandalorians have taken 3 systems along the Rim. They will only grow more powerful with time. Come stand with me. We will use our might to help the Republic in its time of need. Join Revan.
That's Malik.
Together, we will battle this menace.
That's Bastila on the side too, isn't that?
The Jedi Council is wise.
Yeah, that's
It will
Malik.
take too long to deal with this threat. We must act now to stop the Mandalorians. I have heard of you. Your masters speak well of you, of your skills in battle. Join us.
Do you know you're just a vision?
But the war is real. The suffering is real. The death toll the Mandalorians inflict are all very real.
I forgot how pompous Malik was before he tasted real power.
I am proud that Revan and I will be taking up our lightsabers for the good of the Republic, without the blessings of the Council. The Council seems content to watch, to debate, while entire systems fall to the Mandalorians. If we don't act now, there may be no Republic army to assist in the future. I sense you will join us. What are your reasons?
I had to do it. The council was taking too long. The Mandalorians would have won.
You should trust in yourself and in your instincts. It was within our power to end the war, and the Council chose to debate behind closed doors while planets burned.
We never did give them a chance to reveal their plan.
Their vaunted wisdom bred only in action, and that would have led to destruction greater than anything born of the dark side. So, if you could do it all again, the real question is, would you? The Mandalorians await on the edge of space, eager to crush the Republic. You know how this turns out. Would you do it any different, knowing what it costs you, knowing what it costs the rest?
I would have heeded the council's warning the second time around.
So do you see so far that you know that it would be for the best? Such arrogance. And now you are all alone. Would you join me now? You didn't follow Revan and I down our path. Join us. Your journey hasn't ended yet.
Wait, Bastila didn't join you. She warned us all to obey the council.
She didn't join us that day, but in time, she came to our way of thinking. And even before then, she wavered and wondered what would have happened. It is a familiar path. There were those who wished to follow you to war, yet remain behind. They came to hate you for the choices they wished to make.
I didn't follow you then. I'm sure as hell not going to now.
Are you so certain? Every step along the way, we did what we thought was right. Perhaps the same path lays before you. But the time of words are done. Now it is time you experienced the full power of the dark side.
That's about right. Oh, they go down really easily. I was expecting this to be kind of a thing. Oh, and then Bastila just fades away if you don't actually beat. Okay.
Yeah, basically if you just killed Malik, they would have all disappeared.
Good to know. But they all went down in one hit, so I didn't really lose anything other than just, like, taking slightly less damage over time. Ultimately, it didn't matter at all. Now I see why why Kreia wanted me to do school first. Field trip into the past room. Oh, that door's locked. Well, that door's not. Okay. I'm just gonna spam Braver. These things don't do damage. They're kind of tanky, though.
Well, as a side topic, while nothing important is going on, as a treat for myself, I decided to get Mechanicus up to where my samurai is.
Nice. What level is your Mechanist at now?
70.
Nice. Okay, cool. So then, Roulettes, you don't have to be. Oh wait, you weren't the tank. It was someone else that had like a level 44 machinist that was doing stuff with us earlier. Right.
But
right.
yeah, basically just as a treat for myself, I just bought like the skip thing.
Okay. I don't necessarily think you should have. The grind isn't that bad, but if you just want a different DPS at 70.
Yeah, I wanted like a winged to be my first one at 80.
Severed arm holding a datapad. Okay. This datapad is blown out and inoperable. However, its final message remains burnt into the display. The others were confident they could sneak past Chirac breeding grounds. I was ordered to lock the door and await their return. I hope they can find a way out of this tomb. These visions threaten to break through all the discipline I've gained in my training. Okay, well, I'm not going down that way yet. That feels like... I need to find the right way to go so I can go down every other way systemically. Okay, these are all just doors. Okay. That thing just didn't move. I couldn't move to it. It was just kind of an awkward time.
Yeah, when he sees someone across the street and just look at each other and just stare and then walk away.
It's like when you're walking towards someone on a sidewalk and you try to like move to avoid them and they move at the same time in the same direction. I should probably let my force points recover a bit.
I forget if you got the feat that makes it recover faster.
I wonder if maybe I just can't in this cave, because normally I'm never this worn down from buffing myself. $176 out of 270.
It looks like it's going up slowly.
I'm gonna run around some more. Because I feel like as much as I've been like running in between doors and stuff, that I should have had some recovery going on here. That wouldn't surprise me that that be like a gimmick of the dungeon. Yeah, it's still 176. I think I just can't recover in here.
That was a gimmick of this place.
That's pretty cool, but God, do I wish I had known that.
If you want to go faster but don't want to use force speed, asteroid, what of the stimulants give speed?
Oh, okay.
The one that gives dex.
That makes sense. Okay, so I'm just gonna like try not to buff myself at all. And I'll know after this fight if that's a thing. Actually, can I train for it? No, that's like a dark side thing.
I mean, basically, if you're put in places like this, is the exact place you want to use your exotic items.
I have a lot of normal med packs for just this sort of occasion, actually. Oh, I have only 25 and then 11. Okay, so I have like 30 advanced medis. I can start popping those. I didn't actually see if I can't regen health, actually. That would have been a good thing to know. But if I can't regen force points, I'm assuming my health is equally tapped. It would make sense that a place like this would kind of be stagnant in the Force in that sense, especially if like I'm getting visions of the past the whole time. Well, good news, we successfully figured out the correct way to go. I'm still at 176, yeah I am. Okay, cool.
I don't know if leveling up is that.
I have emergency level ups if needed. I'm gonna try to use the force as little as possible. Especially because these things like don't seem to hurt. They're tanky as hell though. Do I have Master Flurry yet? No, Flamat. It might be what I was working towards on this character.
Yeah, for Dark Side, there is like a new force power in this game that lets you gain force points from things, so that would have been useful here.
Yeah, Kreia has that. This game definitely wanted you to go Dark Side, I feel like. Like, easy mode in KOTOR 1, but probably what the game actually intended you to go in KOTOR 2. Which is nice, because, like, a lot of these moral choice games, most people choose, you know, good side. And, like, usually do evil as, like, a second playthrough, if at all. But, like, seeing the way this game is leaned, it's like, no, we kind of wrote this around you, potentially. At least being gray, going full light does not feel like intended at all. And I respect that.
Yeah, I'll have some things to say about this when the game's over.
For sure. Like, there's like, I don't know which I prefer because I like this game's overall gray morality over the first. The first feels very much like just cut and dry Star Wars video game. Oh god, there's more. Can I just like pop one of these real fast? There we go. Like, it was a good game, KOTOR 1, but it was very much, it's a Star Wars game. You're probably gonna play Jedi, you're probably gonna play light side, you might do a dark side later, and the game is still interesting if you do, from what I'm assuming anyway, but like, this just feels so different, and like, both, in like, both a good and bad way. Okay, I'm still at 176. Yeah, I'm just straight up not regenning force in this place.
Like, yeah, this place was made to be very easy if you go dark side.
Yup. And that's the point. There's a lot of bits in this game where it's like, you probably should go dark side. It would be easier if you did. Or at the very least, not abandon dark points. Like, if you have some dark points invested, this could probably be easier. Not from just from a gameplay standpoint, but from a, like, narrative standpoint, and that's where it impresses me. I really wish this game hadn't been rushed. Like, yeah, there's content restoration patches and whatnot, but, like... Okay, I'm at 378. Before I go fight these things...
Yeah, might as well see it health regenerates.
381. Okay, so health seems to be regenerating. Game isn't that mean. But my force points are not regenning at all. Okay, 389. Yeah, it's definitely regenning health. Yeah, okay. Health is confirmed regenning. Force is not. And I don't know if a level up will restore my force or not, so I'm keeping it as an emergency heal. If nothing else.
Good idea. That's basically what I do too. That's why I just like use it when I'm done with the plan.
Like, I had to rely on that for, like, a lot of the solo stuff, like, with other party members, so it just kind of became a habit. Are you really meant to brute force that quiz at the Sith Academy? That feels so out of character.
I mean, like, some of the questions you can tell just from, like, knowledge from the previous games. Like, the Tombs one you could tell from... Like, if you knew the previous game well enough.
I knew a couple of them from the previous game because of that. And the Sith code is, like, that one is very common knowledge, and the game gives you that one.
Yeah, the rest of the previous is...
And one of them was basically math that I, like, misread a bunch.
Com says we've lost another heavy droid transport. How can we break through the Mandalorian lines without support? The path is mined and the place is crawling with enemies. I know we've got our orders to press forward, but we're at quarter strength. We can't, General. It's impossible. We need to retreat.
This is Duxon, heart of the Mandalorian Crusade.
We know, General, but we just don't have enough men to accomplish our objective, no matter how important. We already lost half the men just getting to the path. They've got the rest of the company pinned down by the crash site. You can't possibly ask the troops to go forward. If you ask us to charge, will it make a difference? Will our sacrifice mean something?
I guess only Revan could answer that. Even afterwards, no one could piece together exactly what happened. We won, though.
We will press forward if you ask it. The path is mined. If you ask us to charge, there will be losses, General.
I think my demolitions is decently high enough. I could probably disable the mines. I don't remember what my demo is at, though.
Thank you, General. Thank you.
Okay, I am taking some damage from this. Force is still not regenerating despite hitting another lightning thing.
The explosion effect is just not showing up.
Pretty much.
we fight?
Basically, you can just walk through the...
Yeah, if I'm not gonna be able to safely disable them, I may as well I can afford to give myself 1 speed here. Oh my god, I'm feeling it in the force though.
Yeah, for set pieces like this,
Oh, I guess things aren't really doing any damage. Cool. More split path. This is rather a lot more extensive than I thought it was going to be. It's already almost been... Oh wait, no, that's live time. It's been about an hour and a half. That's about right. That thing looks like a turret. It's a cracked boss, though.
Force points did.
Oh! How did my force points recover suddenly? I didn't level up. Not complaining. Did that just happen all at once, or?
It just happened all at once.
I wasn't paying attention. Not complaining. Rather odd, but hey. That makes me significantly less worried.
I'd guess like the main path forward is like the center door again. The other doors are just for cash and prizes.
Well, I'm doing the cash and prizes thing. I'm gonna sit here and RuneScape fight these things until there are no more paths to go down. Because that is what I do. There were not even any cash and prizes in this room. Just gonna pop a normal med pack for convenience. Okay.
The only prize there was just the 1/100th of a level.
That thing just used Tail Whip on me. That's a pretty neat animation. Still not gonna bother with force powers, and you know, assuming that gimmick is just still a thing. Yeah, this is main path. Now, which main path is the mainest of them all? Let's go south. South was not correct. Well, it might be correct. I don't know. I'm gonna let these things come to me though, in case there's more of them down the corner. All right, time to RuneScape fight. All right, chat. How many iron bars am I gonna get from this round of smelting? Place 2 bets.
It is 5.
I'm gonna say 12. Okay, I don't know. That's all I know about RuneScape. I don't pay attention when RuneScape is being streamed. I could be totally lame here and let my health very slowly tick up while I go grab a drink. That would take forever. Let's med pack.
Like, you could probably go get like 5 drinks and still could be regenerating.
I could make a sandwich during that time, but that wouldn't be very good towards the 3. That's the main path. I'm gonna go the opposite direction. Dead Jedi. What kind of tales will it tell me? There's a journal of Jedi Nebelish. Most of the data has been purposefully deleted. One entry remains. The visions. The visions! Thought to trick me by taking the form of my fellow Jedi, but my discipline is so strong. I tricked them back. One fell to the Shirek, and the others fell to my lightsaber. Okay, so what happened to you? You got any insight on that? Oh. That's insight.
He thought he was doing the tricking, but instead he got tricked.
Okay. Ooh, this is bad.
Yeah, these ones hit hard.
A melee shield. Now let's throw life support before I just die.
Yeah, 2 of those things alone is definitely a buff.
This one I'll actually use speed on. Okay. Now let's confirm. Force points are not regenerating. So then I wonder why they did before. Let's use 87 normal potions in a row. I again mislike this. I do want to grab a drink though, real quick. Is that alright?
Yeah, it's fine.
Cool.
So, chat. How's things going? Tough go out tonight.
Got a drink. Okay.
Yep, hey.
Probably shouldn't have paused the game, but I will. Oh, it's Kreia. Lovely.
You are to be commended for making it this far.
Good to see a friendly face in here.
You've revisited the dark moments of your past, and now you must face the present.
Okay. There's another vision. You're not really Kreia.
Your confusion is natural. The others and I will help you understand.
Get away from her. She's a dark Jedi.
Okay, I'll play along. What makes you think Kreia is a dark Jedi?
Atton, I've had enough of your snide contempt.
How about maybe you chill?
I will protect myself from this foul-mouthed ruffian.
Hey, what's the commotion here?
Stay out of this, Beodor. This is a personal dispute between Atton and myself.
You're threatening Atton with a lightsaber, and I'm supposed to just stay out of it? No.
Can I just say something?
The three of you would challenge me? You sorely underestimate the power of the Force.
Think again, Kreia. Your dark influence will end.
Your friends are all arrayed against me. Will you stand for this?
You're all just visions anyway, it doesn't matter what I do.
So you will do nothing? Apathy is death. Worse than death. Because at least a rotting corpse feeds the beasts and insects.
Apathy is death.
Apathy is death.
Apathy is death but beeped.
Apathy is death.
Apathy is death.
Statement. Apathy is death.
Apathy is death.
They're hamming this up.
Apathy is death.
Apathy is death.
Well, I've made some mistakes in my time.
Yeah.
Apathy is death, they weren't kidding.
Apathy is indeed death.
That was correct.
You are to be commended for making it this far. You've revisited your confusion.
Get away from her. She's a dark Jedi.
Hey, what's the commotion here? You
Why do I even bother?
The three.
Think again, Kreia. You're dark.
Your friend.
You know, I've had the feeling you've been manipulating me from the start, so...
You, of all people, would judge me so? Am I not worthy of redemption?
Fine, I'll defend you. Oh, so I have to fight all them, then. That gains light side? Okay. Am I slow?
Yes, was something, I forget what.
I shouldn't have gained light side points for defending Kreia, I feel like.
I mean, technically, it's the harder choice.
It's a harder choice, it doesn't make it like the moral one. I mean, I guess as far as the character knows, they don't know they're being manipulated. But Kreia is sus. Like, I as a player have seen the things Kreia does on the side. Oh hey look, it's Revan. I was right.
It's buff time.
But I thought you turned away from the dark side. I get it. You're not really Revan. You're just another vision.
Yeah, a lot of things about the late game stuff, they hit hard, but are paper mache.
Unlike KOTOR 1, where they hit hard, but they were not paper mache. But they could all be stunned.
In this trial, I am impressed.
So this was all a test.
The dangers you faced in this tomb were real, but these images of the past serve to prepare you for your future.
What do you know of the future?
Surely you have felt what awaits. Events are shaping themselves about you, seeking to draw you into their center.
I'm ready to leave.
Search the room you are in. You should be able to unlock a passage that leads outside the tomb.
Does anything change if you come here before the academy?
You're not allowed in.
Huh?
I think you're not allowed in if you come here before the academy.
Oh, okay. So the game just straight up warns you against coming in here and then just doesn't let you in.
Yeah, you're allowed to go into the cave, but not into here.
Okay. Oh, another force mask. Nice. Oh, an axe. Okay. Just straight up an axe. I don't think I can equip it.
No, it's at the bottom there. You got the two at the bottom somewhere.
Oh, no, there it is. Okay. It's a Gamorrean weapon. Interesting. Cool, they're giving me my high potions back at least. Oh, good.
I think that armband gives you a buff like your own named armband.
Wait, what?
Like the armband you just tweeted off the guy, I think that gives you like a buff like your own personal one. I don't know, it's in the same slot as shields.
Okay.
I think it's dark side only though.
Oh, there it is, yeah. Dark side strength plus 1, okay. Probably same with the sword then. I don't like that my party members aren't here. They should have waited.
Well, at least you cleared out everything from here.
I can regen force again, so that's good.
Yeah, now you can just use force speed and get out of there.
There was a lot of foreshadowing going on in that place.
Like, yeah, I was hoping you would encounter that cave.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Like, yeah, I was hoping you would find that. And I was hoping you would pick the option that would lead to Apathy's death.
Yeah, it was funny. It was very natural that I would pick that, because that's, like, the least violent option, which I've been trying to do the whole game, but apathy is death. They're not kidding. I love that it just, like, outright murders you for it.
Yeah, like,
is it possible to win apathy is death?
Yes, you just have to beat the party you have built up. Like, your character just has to be the most OP thing.
Which, if you think about it, this is usually how these games sort of go. So, like, are they not made of paper mache if you pick apathy as death?
Like, they're basically the same as your regular party members, so...
So, as opposed to visions, they're actually your party members.
Pretty much.
Wow. Cool. Well, I came here, I got what I came here to do. So I'm a bounce. And by bounce, I mean probably get, like, kidnapped by a space boat because I've done all the planets. That's what happened in the first game, anyway. Okay. Meanwhile, at sitcom. I want to murder Goto now.
Yes, Gen.
Oh no, remote's fine, okay. Cool. Still want to murder Goto for it, though. Hey, buddy! Yeah, how do you like that? Yeah. I like how some of these haven't cleared, but I'm pretty sure I have cleared most of them. Wait, what button swapped gear? Hold up.
If you can't find the keybind, it's, the button that you swords by your... It's the one by the wait button.
What's the wait button?
It's by your picture.
Oh. I must have clicked it by accident. Okay. Okay, I want to talk to Kreia, but I want to save first because what the fuck was up with all of that? It was like massive foreshadowing. I understood what happened. Apathy is death, but... Good to know it takes my entire combined party like 3 solid seconds to kill me, though.
We must go to Dantooine, to the Enclave. There is something there that you must hear if you are to understand. I have no time for questions, and any answers will have to wait until we stand within the Enclave together.
I have a bad feeling about that.
We must go to
Star Wars Crochet #1.
Oh yeah, I've been saying that a lot about both playthroughs.
Yeah, something. This better not be any of that boring meditation stuff. That puts me to sleep.
A tire saver for
I understand. I'll try to make use of it. Yeah, something. This better not be any. Got it. Yeah, something.
Yeah, if you can sit through all of that, you can just teach them a lot of
This
stuff.
better not be any of that. Got it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this because I feel like it might be useful.
Yeah.
Weapon
Alright,
focus
I think I
lightsabers,
have it.
fantastic.
It might take some. Yeah, something. Yeah. I'll ignore that little crack next time you need some covering fire. What did you want to show me? Alright,
Oh,
I
cool.
think I
Now
have it.
she learns breath control.
Yeah, something. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, something.
Yeah, let's just level her up all of a sudden, right?
Yeah. I'll.
Yeah, you can do this with pretty much any of the companions in
something
Nick
wrong?
Jedi.
I had a feeling I could like get more than one. Don't tell me who all I could have / have had, but like, or that, like, yeah, keep me in the dark about that until endgame. But like, I did get a feeling.
Yeah, you can make, obviously you've made Mirror a Jedi, so it's natural you could make more of them Jedi.
I have my suspicions, but the droid would make the best Jedi. Where is he? The best Jedi. Oh, he's roaming. Dang it. You know what? No. Best Jedi is gonna be Remote. Remote is best Jedi companion.
My life. I am my life.
Okay. Nothing new there. Remote, become a Jedi. Become as gods. No, okay. Never mind. Alright, game wants me to go to Dantooine. That feels pretty straightforward. Hey, Atten.
Something up? All right. Yeah.
I didn't think so. I just never got the influence high enough. This is where plot hits the fan. This is where plot hit the fan in the first game. And this game has not been shy about plot hitting the fan anyway. I'm gonna let these traveling scenes play out just in case there's something different this time. Okay, well. Cliches aside, I actually have a bad feeling about this. I'm gonna go ahead and not bring Kreia with me. I'm just gonna, like... Oh yeah, force speed. And then which way was the Enclave? I don't think it matters. Yeah, it didn't matter. Boy howdy, does it feel good to be back on Dantooine. Smiley face. Okay. Cutscene. That door's open now. I knew that door wasn't, like, caved in or something. I knew that door was openable. Kind of a lengthy cutscene to show that that door was open, but... Pre-built Jedi Enclave.
Out of my way. I am Colonel Tobin of the Onderon Lord, I bring news of the Jedi. A place where you may feed. Telos, Master. There is an academy of Jedi on Telos. Perhaps hundreds of them. Enough to sustain you. And enough for you to free Onderon. Enough for you to free Onderon.
That was a necessary cutscene. It's like they know that I'm just nervous being here right now. Hello, Kreia. Yep. Okay.
It has been some time. The years have not been kind to us both, it seems, but perhaps now they will see the truth at last.
It is not as it was.
But perhaps that is for the best.
We were wondering when you would arrive. This moment has taken some time to reach us, and I imagine you have many questions.
Or perhaps you've come for revenge.
Did you not go to join him?
No, it is a battle he must face alone.
But Atris, she has not come.
Of course she has not.
Alright, let's get this out of the way. Why did you cast me out of the order? I need to know what you spoke when you cast me out of the order so many years ago.
You already know the answer. You've noticed it in those who travel with you.
My companions, what about them?
Have you noticed that when you act, others follow?
Those that travel with you.
There's something wrong here. A disturbance in the Force.
Do not let them hurt him.
They follow you without question, without hesitation.
Against their instincts, and sometimes against their sense.
It is because you are a leader, but that still fails to grasp the meaning of what I'm trying to tell you.
Are you saying I'm controlling them?
It is not an easy thing to explain. Surely you are familiar with force bonds. It is the bond that develops between apprentice and master when one truly understands another. It is developed over time through understanding of each other. Yet you do it so easily, and we do not know why.
You make connections through the Force, and it resonates with those who travel with you. The resonance is even greater when they, too, are Force-sensitive.
Your actions affect others more than you know. You draw others to you, especially those strong in the Force.
When you suffer, their spirit echoes it. And when they are in pain, their pain becomes yours.
Okay, how did this happen?
We do not know, but it is not the first time you felt the weight of so many lives.
And that is why the Mandalorian Wars echo within you still.
So all those deaths at Malachor. Are you telling me you weren't responsible for my loss?
We did not cut you off from the Force. You were merely deafened to it. Because of that last battle of the Mandalorian Wars.
The screams of countless thousands, Jedi and Mandalorians, crushed by the planet's gravity, annihilated.
Their lives still scream across the surface of that dead planet, and within you. To hear the Force over such pain, it is not possible. It was too much for any Jedi to endure, and it is a wonder that you did not die there when thousands perished. All those you had fought with and struggled with. You cut yourself off because you had to if you were to survive. You had hints of it in the war on Doxon. Malachor was simply the final blow.
You were deafened.
At last, you could hear.
You were broken.
You were whole.
You were blinded.
And at last, you saw.
When you returned to us, we saw what had happened. You carry all those deaths at Malachor within you. And it has left a hole, a hunger that cannot be filled.
In you, we saw a wound in the Force.
In you, we saw the end of the Force.
But that makes no sense. I can feel the Force again.
Yes. You can feel the Force, but you cannot feel yourself. You are a cipher, forming bonds, leeching the life of others, siphoning their will and dominating them. It is the teaching of these new Sith to feed on others, on other Force sensitives. They are symptomatic of the wound in the Force. You are a breach that must be closed. You transmit your pain, your suffering through the Force. Within you we see something worse than merely the teachings of the Sith. What you carry may mean the death of the Force and the death of the Jedi.
But I can feel the Force strongly.
So you think. It is not the strength of a Jedi you feel.
He's right. It's all the death you've caused to get here. You feed on it, and you grow stronger. You're like Malachor. It's in you, it's what you are now. You must have noticed as you fought across all these planets, killing hundreds, only to become more and more powerful. Why do you think that was?
Because this is an
What's
RPG.
worse is that bonding you have. It hasn't gone away. It's gotten stronger, and the more attachments you form, the more you draw others to you.
And that is why you are a threat to us all.
This makes no sense.
What if other Jedi went to war as you did, suffered the same events, and emerged as you did? What if there was a crucible that trained such Jedi to consume and kill?
For you, Malachor was that crucible.
What's worse is these Sith that we face. I fear that they have learned the lesson of Malachor all too well. It is what allows them to prey on Force users, to become stronger when Force sensitives are near.
Somehow they have learned their hunger from you. And so you have brought about the end of the Jedi, and perhaps all the knowledge of the Force. But it is of no consequence. Your ability to make such connections, such bonds so easily are why you cannot remain.
And so you wait, as a shadow.
Yes, we are alike that way, blinded one.
I would have thought you would walk with him amongst the Jedi, but that is not the way of the Sith, is it?
Do not speak to me of the ways of the Sith. You, of all of us, have no conception of what it means to be Sith.
You are a threat to living creatures and all who feel the Force.
You will lead the Sith here, and that we cannot allow.
Our judgment before remains. Exile. You must leave. And you must leave without your tie to the Force. It is a punishment reserved for only a few, and only when necessary. But we have the power to cut you off from the Force, and it must be done.
Forgive us, but it is necessary.
If this is what's got to be done.
Do not be afraid. You shall feel no pain, but this must be done. As long as you feel the Force, you are a danger to those around you.
Enough! Step away from him.
What?
Step away! He has brought truth, and you condemn it? The arrogance! You will not harm him. You will not harm him ever again.
I thought you had died in the Mandalorian Wars.
Die? No. Became stronger. Yes.
Is this your new master, Exile? If so, then you follow Revan's path. Her teachings will cause you to fall as surely as she did.
She is difficult to see. She's like a shadow of the Exile. The Sith out, and now they have come to us.
How could you ever hope to know the threat you face when you have never walked in the dark places of the galaxy, faced war and death on such a scale? If you had traveled far enough, rather than waiting for the echo to reach you, perhaps you would have seen it for what it was. Did you not hear its call on Dantooine Vrook, on its scarred surface, and in the minds of the settlers? I have endured your corruption of my other students. You shall not have this one. And you, Kavar, so close to the call of Daxan, tell me, did you not feel what poured from the moon, what had taken place there? And Zezkael, to hide upon Nar Shaddaa, yet blind yourself to all that happens there. So close to understanding the Force. So close to giving it up. There is a place in the galaxy where the dark side of the Force runs strong. It is something of the Sith, but it was fueled by war. It corrupts all that walks on its surface, drowns them in the power of the dark side. It corrupts all life, and it feeds on death. Revan knew the power of such places, and the power in making them. They can be used to break the will of others, of Jedi, promising them power and turning them to the dark side. Did you never wonder how Revan corrupted so many of the Jedi, so much of the Republic, so quickly? The Mandalorian Wars were a series of massacres that masked another war, a war of conversion, culminating in a final atrocity that no Jedi could walk away from, save one. And that is what I sought to understand. How one could turn away from such power, give up the Force, and still live. But I see what happened now. It is because you were afraid. As you would pass judgment on him, I have come to pass judgment on you all. Do you wish to feel the teachings born of the Mandalorian Wars? Of all wars, of all tragedies that scream across the galaxy? Let me show you. You, who have forever seen the galaxy through the Force. See it through the eyes of the Exile. Yes. At last, you see. I am one of the Sith, it is true. I must answer for my actions, and it is my wish that only Atris hear my answers.
What are we gonna do? If we don't stop her, then everyone, everywhere, they're gonna lose their lives.
Soon your ship will come, my master. I will bring him before you, but I will not let you have him. Soon your ship shall come from that which made you.
I know you can hear me. I have always known. It is why I followed you. I have destroyed planets for you, General. But now, this once, if we could save something in this galaxy. I need to do this, or I will die inside, like I died at Malachor 5.
Force Enlightenment.
Of course, this cutscene is massively different on the dark side.
So I'm assuming Kreia still kills everybody on the dark side route. Or no, I'm assuming I kill everybody on the dark side route.
Yeah, on the dark side route, you've killed them long before this point.
Oh, okay. Do you have to at that point?
I'm not sure. Not sure what happens if you're dark side, yet you don't kill them.
Oh, there's Force Enlightenment, okay. Oh! Use all of your buffs at once.
Yep.
Fantastic. That's handy. Hey, sup, asshole, are you dead? Oh, more than dead. Okay, he's double dead. So, I was expecting that Kreia heel face turn for a long while now. That wasn't a surprising thing. What surprised me about all of this scene was that she still has a good bit of justification to the things she said, even if I think she's kind of batshit nuts.
Yep.
I think this is the first instance I've seen of a Grey Sith. Grey Jedi is common, but I think Kreia might be the first Grey Sith that I could think of. Cause like, yeah, she's a Sith. She never stopped being a Sith. At no point did I ever suspect her to be truly evil, but not misguided. But definitely doing things that we need to put a stop to.
In time, you'll learn more of her motivation.
Yeah. I was expecting a heel face turn. I was expecting it here, considering Kreia was like very adamant that we come here. Kreia loses influence when oh, can you, what happens if you max out Kreia's influence before this? Is there, like, there's no way to stop her from doing this, right?
Yeah, there's no way to stop her from doing this.
Okay. So then it's just to learn more of her backstory if you have her influence high enough.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm pretty sure the game is going to explain this later, but the game has hinted at it long enough. She was Revan's master.
Yes. One of them.
Well, yeah, one of them. And I'm guessing with high enough influence, she just outright would tell you that.
Yes.
Okay. But to gain influence, you can't stay light side.
Yes, and you can't be totally dark side either.
Yeah, because there are times I gain influence by taking light side routes. That's why I call Kreia a Grey Sith. Because, like, if she were pure dark side, it would have been way more obvious, and it would have been, like, hard for anybody in the party to let her stay on the boat. We would have just kicked her out the airlock a long-ass time ago, or died trying. But, like, there was sincerity to a lot of the things she said, even the light side stuff. Like, she's not truly balanced, but, like, she leans dark side, but, like, I don't know, it's hard to understand, and this scene made... Because if she had just shown up, mwahaha, I'm evil, you gathered these Jedi so I can kill and feed off of them, I would have been like, yep, called that, Lamau. But, like, not only the things she said, but the way she said them. Like... It's more complicated than a simple face heel turn. It's a face heel turn. She attacked the Jedi we tried so hard to save and you know, killed everybody and ate them and left the party. Like, she hard left the party. But, like... it was the things she said and the way she said them first. And she left us alive. Obviously because we're like, you know, the void at this point, but...
yeah, a wound in the Force. As I say.
That's where I'm coming back to how I feel about this game. There is no black and white in this game. KOTOR 1 is very, very clear cut. Aside a couple of instances that made me, like, legitimately angry. But, like, it's clear cut. There is good, there is evil. There is a very straightforward, predictable dichotomy of light side, dark side, good, evil, all of that. This game, from the very beginning, has made very clear there is no dichotomy. There is no black and white. There is no straight good or evil. Everything is complicated. And even the quote-unquote good guys are very conflicting in their motivations and their actions. And the people you know are probably going to turn out to be the bad guys still have, like, a point. Like, they make some points. Everything is, like, very, very gray and gray in this game. It is a striking contrast to KOTOR 1 in that regard. And that's impressive. You don't see it done very well very often. And I think this game has so far pulled that off pretty well. Like, yeah, it's been 6 weeks since I last played. I feel like narratively I haven't missed a beat. Like, there are details I've forgotten, but, like... yeah, it's all come back. And, like... God, no, just narratively this game is extremely impressive. Not necessarily in its plot itself, but in the way it tells it. The plot itself is a Star Wars. But it's the way it handles it narratively. The way it tells it is more impressive than what it's telling. And it knows that, I think. Like, it's very, very pointedly written. In most aspects. Some choices feel pretty cut and dry, some aren't. And some, you think you're doing the right thing, but aren't. And, like, not a lot of games do that. And I think a lot of games go for that. To, like, have player actions and player choices weighted and meaningful. But most of them miss the mark. Even Undertale, and I praise that game for its storytelling. Like, I love Undertale a lot. Are you dodging on Undertale by any chance?
No.
Okay. I love Undertale very much. It's a top 10 tier game. It's probably a top 5 tier game. I haven't replayed it in a while. But, like, your actions have consequence, but that kind of falls off after, like, you get the... like, as soon as you get it, it stops hitting you. You know what I mean? Like, you make that choice once, the game calls you out for saving and reloading, but then, like, you know that your actions have consequences already. The game has driven that point home already, and it kind of stops doing that. And it doesn't have a gray balance. It's... you're either very good and there's a very deep, meaningful game that's the intended route, or you're evil, and there's differences and like some bonus content, but otherwise, and that's the point. But like, I feel like this game, I can't think of another game I've played where my actions actually mean as much, and that things are a lot more complicated than just the good choice or the evil choice to gain points over one or the other. And that's pretty damn impressive. Sorry, go on.
Like, yeah, the system's obviously the same as KOTOR 1, but it handles it a lot differently.
And
the morality system's still there, but it plays around it.
Yeah, it does. It plays around it in a very, very meaningful way. Going full light side in this playthrough has been very difficult at times, from both a narrative, dialogue choice, actions standpoint, and also a gameplay one. The thing I leaned on very heavily in KOTOR 1 is basically useless here. And I've gotten the feeling for a long time that at best the game probably wanted me to be a Grey Jedi.
And even then, the apathy is death.
Apathy is death, yeah.
Kind of like says no to that as well.
Yeah, no, the game straight up called me out, personally attacked me for that one. And again, very narratively brilliant how it did that. In a very creepypasta almost-esque chanting mantra from everyone in your party. Apathy is death. It is drilling a point home. It is drilling it straight through the center of your skull, figuratively, narratively, and literally because you die immediately after. Apathy is death. You can't do nothing. You can't just sit by and hope things work out. You have to take a side. And it's not clear as day which side to take sometimes. Things are a little bit more complicated than we're simple farmers trying to live our life, ooh, and we're evil murdering empire warlords who are here to burn your village down and you know, burn your crops. Oh, I wonder which side I should take. No, this one is like, even the Jedi Masters, like for the longest time, the game had led to believe that they had cut us off from the Force, very slowly ebbing away that wasn't the case, and cast us out, which they did do and regretted. But without ever giving us answers, which would have freaking helped. But, yeah, no, I wonder what would happen if we had, like, been in on the know that what we were the whole time. I don't think Kreia would have allowed that, though. This is a narratively complicated game, and I respect the hell out of it for it. Its plot isn't the greatest, but I still respect the way this game has been telling it from start till now. Like, this is definitely more of a about the journey than the destination. Destination doesn't mean anything. It's a Star Wars game. It's gonna end in a lightsaber duel, probably on a spaceship somewhere. But like, it's the way we've been getting here this whole time. There's been I have felt a sense of unease whenever main plot comes back full circle. When I'm on a planet dealing with that planet's local problems, I can turn my brain off, play Star Wars, you know, help the downtrodden, and, you know, take out the oppressors. But when it comes down to, like, the actual larger scale, there's always a sense of unease about everything. And not just because there was a lot of mystery about it, because there's a lot of emotions that can go with mystery, but I felt uneasy, in not a bad way, about this game's central plot every time it comes up. Every time I think I understand something, something or someone comes along and throws it into absolute orbit tailspin. Then back into the middle of space I go, just not even so much with questions as much as just not knowing anything. And like, yeah, we're getting towards the end. This definitely feels like we're getting towards some kind of end game. And like, I still don't know a whole lot. I know more than I did and I know enough, but there's still this sense of unease about everything. Questioning myself constantly. And not a lot of games can invoke that emotion in me. Like, I think that's why I'm saving the game so frequently, is because I am not been this full of doubt about my own personal actions as a player and as someone involved in this world as much as this game has made it. You know, it's like, it's more than just, okay, I don't want to trip into a cutscene, lol, let me find the rest of the dungeon. It's more, okay, I need to save before this, because I need to make sure I'm not secretly blowing up this planet by doing what I think is right. All the time. And that's just kind of brilliant. If you have thoughts, feel free to interject at this point.
Yeah, pretty much that exactly. Like, pretty much my first playthrough of this game was actually Dark Side.
Yeah, I can see it.
It's a bit different.
I can see a first-time player leaning dark side. I chose light side early on out of stubbornness because I wanted my first playthrough to be light side. And like, in a way that kind of hammers home the points I've been making even more, because I'm trying to be virtuous light side Jedi, and this game makes it difficult in every regard, and that takes a lot of really good design. to say, you want to be a good guy? Okay, earn it. Fucking earn your light side. You want to be light side? You want to make all the right choices? Okay, we're not telling you what those choices are. Good luck. And it's like, yeah, the morality in this game is extremely complex, and I absolutely adore how it's narratively handled everything up to this point. My god. I have my opinions on this game as a whole. It's top 10 tier for sure so far. As far as Western RPGs, Western style RPGs go, this is definitely probably a very strong one for me. The genre isn't necessarily, but like, as far as they go, I enjoy my time in this game, but like, the above and beyond, leaps and bounds, strongest aspect about this game is not even its story, but its narrative. And it's like, gee, Last of Us 2, you think you could have picked up literally any other game when you wanted player actions to have weight.
Yeah, you haven't even gotten to the final section yet.
I haven't either. I know I'm not off this roller coaster yet. I have more answers than I did. I know more than I did. I'm well aware that there's more. But, like, that's... Like, I know more than I did, and I feel like I have a better grasp on things now, but I know there's more. The 3 sections of the plot have not converged yet. And we barely scratched the surface of one of them. And a second one just kind of came out of nowhere and ate some Jedi that we saved. Who's floating awkwardly, actually. I guess there's supposed to be a rock here. Or rigor mortis sets in when you force eat a Jedi, I don't know.
I like getting fucking Source games when you die on a ledge. Like old Source games.
Yeah.
Or Halo.
Yeah. God, like, I'm not reeling from the plot twist. It was very, very heavily foreshadowed throughout the course of the entire game that Kreia was gonna heel turn. It wasn't what happened, it was how, and to a lesser extent why. But it's more the how is what this game impresses me with the most. It's the how. It's not the plot, but how it tells it. It's not the plot twist, it's how it happens. I was expecting this scene to be painful. I was expecting these guys to die. I was expecting Kreia to heel turn. But I wasn't expecting the speech, and I wasn't expecting to kind of get it. To get where Kreia was coming from. Like, I wasn't expecting... It didn't hurt. It confused me a little bit, but not in a way that I didn't understand it, in more of a... I didn't expect it to go down this way kind of thing. I don't know. Because the first game straight up carpet bombed this place off screen. But like, this game didn't really do that. It left a void, and that's the message it's sending. But hey, the Enclave is rebuilt.
And that might... They don't have much use now.
There's not a whole lot of Jedi left.
How much Constitution do you have again?
Let me check. 22 plus 6.
Yeah, pretty much any time you have a skill check, like that D-pad is really very useful.
Okay.
It breaks the game in that aspect.
I just... Imagine if the people who could do this type of narrative with, like, an actual, like, stellar plot. And I don't mean to say this plot is bad, but, like... Imagine what the writers who did this... And it feels very pointed and intentional. Nothing about this feels like an accidental they tripped into a good narrative. Because that's impossible to do, in my opinion. Imagine what they could do with, like, an actual, like, stellar original IP's plot if they did the same thing. would actually put The Last of Us 2 to... I don't hate The Last of Us 2 as a game, for the record. It's a nothing burger of a game. I didn't care for the first one. I found it kind of trite. And over-the-shoulder third-person PS4 game that's really cinematic and built just to win awards and make money and nothing else. And it's like, what pisses me off about The Last of Us 2 isn't even the Game Awards thing. It's more how it's so... it's so up its own ass about, ooh, your choices matter. No, they don't. You're put on a rail, you do a bad thing, and you're told you feel bad. And, like, narrative and storytelling and world building mean a fucking lot to me. So to be told, you feel bad because we say you do, because the character had this action, and you don't have any control. The action is but thou must. You're on a rail, narratively, but you have to feel the weight of your actions. You feel the weight of your actions by being given the choice, and in this game's case, not being told which way's right. This game is better narrative direction and storytelling than The Last of Us 2, and you can't change my mind at this point.
Basically, I feel they came up with this story as an answer to Star Wars as a whole, because Star Wars as a whole has always been very black and white, good versus evil.
Mm-hmm.
And this is just questioning that.
Yeah, I wish more Star Wars games did that. Oh, my skill's too low. Whatever, I'll bring someone back here to open that later. I agree with what you said. Like, this game does feel like an answer. It feels like a very pointed answer to KOTOR 1. The contrast between two very similar games in the same engine with same locations in a lot of cases. This is literally the Enclave. This is an answer to that. This is the opposite. This is literally Gray and Gray morality, and done very, very strikingly, pointedly, intentionally that. And there's not a lot of Star Wars media that does that either, I agree. Like, I'm not super into a lot of the extended universe, but like, yeah, this feels like a very pointed answer to that.
This game even answers Dark Jedis with, you know, I mean, like, Gray Jedis, I mean, like, they even answered that.
Mm-hmm. Apathy is death. Took them a long time for Grey Jedi to be canon to fix the black and white mentality. Yeah, at this point, I'm not getting into the sequel trilogy. I'm going to put that moratorium in there right now. But I feel like with the direction of the franchise at this point, yeah, you kind of really can't do that at this point. Like, which is a shame, because you could tell some great stories in this universe if you let go of the dichotomy for a second. And this game let go of the dichotomy. And its story is Star Wars, but, like, it's just... It isn't the story. It's not the story being told. It's the storyteller. And we've been told this story by Kreia the entire game. Kreia is our narrator. She is the one pulling the strings.
Scene time.
The Handmaiden took her. She thinks Kreia killed you.
Why does she think that?
Because that's the lie Kreia told her. That's why. The only thing that matters is the Handmaiden believes it. And she's gonna react exactly how that old witch hoped she would. That's why she wanted the Handmaiden on board, you know. So she could use her to reach the Telos Academy whenever she wished, without needing the access codes.
They're going to Telos.
Yes, the Handmaiden knows who she is now. She'll take her to Telos, and Atris will do what she'll do to anyone she thinks is a Sith.
Atris will try to execute her.
Yeah, she will, if she can.
Well, I mean, going to Telos, we have no choice.
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
Lego Star Wars is the best Star Wars, I agree.
Yeah, this game is saying Jedi, Sith, and Grey Jedi are not the answer. Like, it's saying none of them are...
It's saying there is no answer. There is no...
Yeah.
There is no one-size-fit-all answer.
What is wrong? Something troubles you. I can feel it.
I fear I've been influencing you all without realizing it.
I do not understand what you mean.
Visas, why are you following me?
I would die for you. When I tell you my life for yours, it is my choice. And if there is an ending between us, where my sacrifice can save you, it will be because it is my desire, not your will.
Okay, but how do you know?
I simply do. And sometimes there is no reason that can be given. What did you learn within the Jedi Academy?
That I was a wound in the Force. That as long as I live, that wound will never heal.
Then that is the danger of their beliefs. They do not understand you, what it means to be human, to lead. The feelings I have for you are because of what I see, what I hear in your voice. All that tells me you are a natural leader. I follow because I believe in you. I would die for you because I believe in you. And where they look at you and see the death of the Force, I look at you and see hope for all life. I look at you and see that perhaps a life untouched by the Force is not the punishment it is believed to be. I will understand if you feel you must go on alone, but I ask that you do not. Instead, take strength from your connection to others. Do not forsake them as you did in exile.
Wait, you're troubled. Why?
He awaits you at Telos. If you go there, you must face him. And when you do, he will wound you, as he has wounded me.
If I don't stop him, Telos will be destroyed.
I ask you, I beg you, to stay here with me.
I can't.
I know, but I could not let you go without asking you. This last time, I have never asked you for anything. I have fought alongside you, would have given my life to you many times over. And now there is something I must ask. I want to look upon you, where no one else can see. Where it is just us. I want to see your face, the color of your skin. I wish to see what the handmaiden sees when she looks at you, that causes her heart to race and her tone to change. What causes her to forsake her heritage, her oaths, as you made me forsake mine. I need to know if perhaps I am wrong, if the universe is not as my master once showed me.
Universe is not solely as our eyes make it out to be, Visas. You know this.
From the moment I heard your voice across the galaxy, I have longed for you. It is the echo, a wound that travels still, that when heard, made me understand that there was another wounded as I was. One who had felt the same sense of loss. When I heard it, I loved you more than my own life. And I wanted you to be here with me for as long as you will let me love you. Stay. And I want you to see what I see when I gaze upon you. I want you to know why I cannot look at you, and why I am drawn to you.
Whatever. Oh, she was... Oh, it wasn't a euphemism. Sweet. Meanwhile, at Telos. Upon talking to Visas, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set enough time to view them in their entirety.
Who is there?
Who I am is not the question.
I am Atris, Jedi Master, the last historian of the Jedi, the last of the Jedi.
Those are titles, words you cling to as the darkness falls around you. It is not the first time we have met, Atris. I was here before.
With the exile?
Yes, I was here both times when the exile was brought before you.
Who are you?
I was the one who asked him to be exiled.
I did as you asked, so long ago. You seem familiar to me.
Atris, I have always been here.
You are that which has attacked the Jedi. You are Sith.
Sith is a title, yes, but like you, the title is not who I am. It is not what I believe. For you, it is different. Know that there was once a Darth Treya, and that she cast aside that role, was exiled, and found a new purpose. But there must always be a Darth Treya, one that holds the knowledge of betrayal, who has been betrayed in their heart, and will betray in turn. You have bathed in the knowledge of the Sith, but there is not enough truth in such teachings. But it will be a step for you. You have gathered Sith holocrons, Sith teachings from across the galaxy. It is why you have chosen servants who cannot feel the Force. And most importantly, they cannot feel what you have become.
I have sought to preserve the Jedi Order, and I have gathered all that I know of the Sith to this place, so I might find them and stop them.
I had wondered if any of these holocrons had survived Dantooine. You have taken relics from one destroyed planet to the devastation of another.
It was always intended for the Jedi to retreat to Telos should Dantooine be attacked, taking all their lore with them. We could not allow the tragedy at Ossus to happen again.
Such an act marked Telos for destruction. It is why the Sith came here, though the fleet commanders did not know why. It is why Revan ordered its destruction to mark the beginning of the Jedi's civil war. It was a message that there would be no place for the Jedi to retreat, to hide. I would not be surprised if Revan left other gifts beneath the surface of the planet. Much can be buried beneath graveyards that will never be found.
When the Sith attacked, I felt Telos die. Turbo lasers fell like lightning upon the landscape, as they did on Dantooine, and so many died. So many voices, screaming in pain.
Yes, such acts leave their mark on the galaxy. Their cries travel far, though few can hear them.
How did it happen?
Search your heart. It was never battle that called to you, never battle that caused you to fall. Alacor 5 has touched many things, and it casts its echoes still.
Why did he betray me?
You betrayed yourself. Do not blame the exile. And unlike you and I, there is still a chance that one may be saved. The one that you cast out.
Where is the exile? I had thought...
Oh, he will come. But it will be too late to save either of us. It is such a quiet thing to fall, but far more terrible is to admit it. Your mistress awaits. She has much to share with you.
The last of the handmaidens is before us.
It is good that you have returned. You have much to answer for.
What are you saying? You have betrayed us. You have betrayed Atris.
You are no longer one of us. You followed the Jedi, betrayed your oath.
Listen to me. Atris has been touched by the Sith. It is not too late for...
Silence.
It is a crime to kill blood, but not to kill a betrayer as you.
Then you shall fall.
We shall see what the exile has taught. If she kills her sisters, then the dark side will have its claim on her. Yet if she does not, then she will die. Such is sacrifice.
The true test of battle is how much force to bring against opponents. If you wish to kill them, do not hold back. But if you wish to stun them, incapacitate them, then you must choose your attacks carefully, using just the right amount of force, just the right weapon to stop them.
Stop your systems with either kill all of them or end the combat with them all stunned or paralyzed. Reducing enough hit points without killing them, they shall automatically be stunned. Okay. So, didn't see this coming.
This will teach you.
Oh dear God.
Now's a good time to use those stimulants.
Yeah.
Especially since you're not geared to force powers.
Oh, I have an extra. Okay. Oh, good. Unarmed specialist again. Fantastic. Dueling doesn't apply to my fist, does it?
It does, actually.
Oh, well. Okay, good. I have an extra level up if I need. Oh, well. Feels unfortunate. That did no damage.
If I remember right, you can equip weapons even if you can't equip armor.
Okay, I can in fact do that, yeah. Okay, I think I'm gonna heal level up again. I don't know how much. Because I have to do something. Cool, I have another one. Attributes, okay. Get the feeling I shouldn't have been ignoring wisdom this whole time. Or no, that's force powers. Oh, okay. I can do that for now. Then I have another level up even. Okay. So I'm not going to worry about the staff. It's not single one-handed weapon. Oh, that's 1-to-1, but +2 to +16. Okay.
And it has a stun on it.
Yeah. It won't necessarily keep the stun long enough to count as just a win condition, but... Oh, I can equip that. I can equip some of these. Take care, Brian.
Good night, Brian.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, and I can equip shields. Okay. Mandalorian melee shields. Yep. The only thing I can't change is the armor. Okay.
Yeah, maybe you can do that too.
Let us test ourselves.
Okay. So if I die, I should, like, keep that in mind. Yeah, I forgot to actually pop the Mandalorian melee shield. That's on me.
This will teach you.
I'm out of level ups, though, so that's concerning.
This will teach you.
I think I should sack a death and remember that I can equip stuff this time.
This will teach you.
See if I can, like, hit that threshold.
This will teach you. This will teach you.
Okay, well, yeah, okay. That makes sense. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. I have, like, 4 full heal level ups. And now that I know, I can equip everything else. I have something like more consistent damage, just in case.
Yeah, you might as well just take something that's a good heavy hitter.
That's a double-bladed sword. I kind of don't necessarily want that. That feels good with 3 to 8. It'll be consistent. It's not stellar, but it's consistent. They're not attacking me.
A challenge. This
You
will
die
teach you.
or something. And like the AI didn't load.
This will teach
So
you.
it started attacking when you attacked.
Yeah, that was kind of the game. I'm gonna take that first, actually.
This will teach you.
So I can consistently get away from them. In theory, if I had like infinite time, I could run around this group in circles until I regen everything.
You do have grenades too.
Yeah, I do, actually. Concussion grenade. Ah, wait. It's an idea. Didn't do what I wanted, though.
This will teach you.
Oh god, they have me cornered. They legitimately have me. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, your handmaiden isn't built for this, but what I did was just use mines. With even the level ups, you couldn't do that, but that is what I did for this part.
Am I in an impossible situation?
No, I don't think so.
I think that missed all of them.
Yeah, it might be good to just chip them down bit by bit. Playing the whole fly grenades.
Why did... Okay. Cancel combat. Don't attack them. Use a grenade. Because if you go in and punch them, you will die. May I target one?
This will teach you.
Why did you go for the punch first?
This will teach you.
I think the winning strategy here is to use blasters. So that way you don't go in punches.
Might be an idea just to equip one, just for the sake of that. Add Vsauce, lol. Gotta do it. What is the threshold for their HP? Like, how low do I need to get them?
I'm not sure exactly.
I wish, because like even with a blaster, she's gonna stop to attack, throw the grenade where they were, and I'm gonna get hit like 7 times.
Yeah, usually it's just best to hit cancel combat and then
But even then, they're gonna outrun the grenade, like most of the time.
Yeah, you also kind of want to target like a winner of the pack.
This will teach you.
I hate that. When I go to switch a target, it's going to do the attack, and that's annoying. There we go. I wasn't attacking. I pointedly saw that I wasn't attacking. I saw this, and then she went to attack. Okay, let's blast my level up heals.
Yeah, if you use the one that makes you go faster, you should have an easier time corralling them. Also, you don't need to stay in this one area.
That one would help. Oh, they don't last that long. Okay.
Prepare yourself.
That one did some decent damage.
Quick question. What kind of mines do you have? I'm just trying to see what the minimum skill is needed to plant.
None that I can see off the top of my head right now. None that I can able to use.
Like, if you can tell me like the lowest level of mine you have.
I probably have some frag mines. I don't know. I can't plant any though, so it doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, I'm just thinking if you die again, that could be a lot to take.
To put points in the demo. I don't know that I can put enough points in the demo to do that.
There is feats that give you points in the demo.
Stop initiating combat when I'm trying to heal, please. Thanks. That one is stunned. Okay. I need to be somewhat careful about grenades now. Okay, and I have the threshold, it looks like. One left, okay.
This will teach you.
Okay.
Yeah, that one you should be able to just use the melee with.
Yeah, I can just melee this. There we go. Okay. Huh. I don't have any level ups though, so how screwed am I? Oh, never mind. This is significantly easier by comparison. Never mind. It is significantly harder by comparison. Oh, I hate that I got caught on those stairs because I actually gained some pretty good distance there. God, she's spamming the life steal on me. Dead. Oh, there we go. You, I don't see getting stunned. Oh my god, she is healing herself off of me. I hate that. I have a save point at the beginning of the fight, so it's not the end of the world here. Yeah. Unless this option starts me at the handmaidens thing again, in which case I'm just gonna hard load. Okay. Cool.
Also, yeah, melee shields don't work with lightsabers.
I didn't think so. It was a dying gasp. I'm assuming I have to just straight up kill her, right?
This will teach you. This will
Yeah,
teach you. This will teach
That's not gonna happen here. Christ, this is difficult.
Yeah, just one way apply stims, maybe like change to the force suppression mask.
Oh, yeah, that would help a lot. I don't think that any of this is gonna help at all.
Lightsaber is energy.
Oh, okay.
This will teach you. This will teach you.
At this point, I'm just gonna RuneScape win or lose. There's not much else I can do. I'm getting a lot of unlucky misses and she's just healing back to full. Oh, okay.
Enough. Did you have feelings for him? Did you touch him? Did you look upon him with love? There is no love in that one. He is a shell, devoid of emotion. All that he was died at Malachor, and he dies there still, as he should. So, one exile has arrived to save another.
I know which option I would personally take on like a gray playthrough, but you have truly fallen far to kill a helpless opponent.
It is no crime to kill the Sith, or any that threaten the Republic, as you proved in the Mandalorian Wars. This is now my battle, and you are now my enemy.
Where's Kreia, Atris?
Kreia? That is not her name. She is gone, and is now beyond your reach, Exile. Where she has gone, only I shall follow, after I have dealt with you.
Look, just surrender. I don't want to fight you.
Such a noble offer. Your execution has been too long delayed, Exile.
Cool. Now, where is that? Force Enlightenment. Yeah, it was a curb stomp by comparison. Whee! Enlightenment.
She said you would come here to this place. If you think you can defeat me here, you are wrong. All this collected knowledge, all these teachings of combat and the Force, they're mine to command. And if I must use it to end you, I will. Surrender. You need not die.
Atris, you have fallen to the dark side. Surely you see that. I mean, Force Lightning is kind of a dead giveaway.
Atris? That is not who I am. Not any longer. She has not existed for some time, I think. There was always something else within me. It just took time for its voice to be heard.
What the hell happened to you?
The old woman you traveled with finally made me listen to myself, to the galaxy. She said that you would come here, and that you would face me in battle.
There's really no reason for us to fight.
She said you were the last obstacle to my enlightenment. If I wished to truly face the Sith, to see their heart, then that meant facing you, this last time.
Where did she go?
I do not know, yet. I suspect she went in search of you. But just as when she first came here, her path is difficult to see. She has set many things in motion. It is she that ordered the extermination of all Jedi so long ago. She will answer for her crimes. In time. She is Sith, just as you are, just as all who followed Revan were.
We don't have time for this. We need to unite to stop the Sith.
Yes, the Sith are here at last. You have brought them to this place as I had foreseen. It has all been part of my plans for you. And when I defeat you and the forces you have brought to Telos, I shall take the battle to the heart of the Sith and wipe them out forever.
Where is the Sith base?
I do not know yet, but it does not matter. They have come here to face the Republic in battle, and they will be destroyed.
You placed everyone on Citadel Station in jeopardy, Atris.
Yes, the Sith are here, and when I...
Look, I'm not gonna fight you. Just surrender, and I'll spare you.
Surrender to you, never. Let us end this.
Fine.
Kill me. End this.
I'm not one to kill a helpless opponent.
I did not expect mercy from you, here at the end, after all that has happened between us.
We have greater problems, and there's kind of been enough killing.
If you will not kill me, then what will you do?
I love this. Actually, I was lying. Prepare to die, Lamau.
This knowledge of the Sith and the Jedi is what I am. It is my attempt to hold on to the past, to try and protect the future.
Yeah, I guess that's, RB.
Once I was a historian, the chronicler of the Jedi, and when both wars passed me by, I was determined that I would not forsake battle again. In some part of me, I knew I had made choices, compromises, but always for the sake of the Republic, of the galaxy. To do what you had done, at times, did not seem so wrong.
Never does, till you realize you've lost your connection with everything else.
You're right. The Jedi were all that seemed left to me, and yet I had become so far removed from them that I betrayed them.
Tell me where Kreia is.
Where she walks is hidden from my eyes, but not from those of her kind. It is possible I may draw one last piece of knowledge from these holocrons. You always knew where they were striking from. You always knew. These Sith are spawned of you. Spawned by the Mandalorian Wars. All those deaths. All those Jedi. Their power is to feed on life. Until nothing is left except a hollow galaxy. echoing with the screams of the Jedi lost to us.
Is that where Krea's gone, then?
Yes. I had thought she was awaiting me at that place, but I see now that she lied. It was not meant for me, but for you. She has gone there. She is waiting for you to travel to Malachor 5, to finish what you started.
What I started.
Yes, you are an echo in the Force. A hollow space where it has been wounded. It takes a great act of destruction to create such emptiness. But it can be done. It creates places where the Force is difficult to hear, and difficult to find one's way. And you carry it with you, always.
So what does this have to do with Krea?
Now she seeks to create another echo, a wound in the Force, greater than the one before, greater than the one you caused. It will deafen all touched by the Force until no life is left. You were strong enough to withstand it once, but few have your strength in such matters, especially if they are unprepared.
Why would she do that?
I do not know, but she needs you there. If you choose not to follow, she will murder herself at the heart of Malachor, and you will die along with her.
But if Krea is Sith, why would she do such a thing?
She seeks the death of all Jedi, all Sith, and the death of the Force. It is madness. It is impossible. But she believes you are the key.
Death of the Force.
There are places in the galaxy dead to the Force where nothing lives, where the echoes travel forever and do not reach their destination. And these places may be created, even from the simplest of events, the slightest of motions. One person, at the right place, at the right time, can change the face of the galaxy, or end it. You're important to her somehow, but I... But I do not know for certain.
If you know, tell me.
She is willing to sacrifice herself at the heart of that graveyard world for you. A choice others have made in the past. A choice I wish to make. It is because I care for you, and I suspect that you alone hold that place in her heart where nothing else lives. And that is why you are the only one who can stop the destruction to come. She seeks the death because the Force had been stripped from her, as it had been torn from you. At times, I wonder what we would be if the Force was taken from us. If we would truly be Jedi or Sith, or simply human.
That's enough, I think.
And what will you do with me now? Abandon me here on this dead world, or end my life as I wish to end yours?
I need you to see what you've become, and then turn away from it.
I tied my life, my decisions to the Jedi. Perhaps only in separating myself from the Jedi can I become myself again, learn who I am. Perhaps exile is what I deserve, even though it is many years too late and you have already returned. Leave now, while you can. Save Telos. Save the galaxy. Save yourself. No, I could not bring myself to tell him. It would have changed nothing. And because I was afraid. You know what lies at the heart of Malachor 5. I had thought it was in the past, yet it has become the future. And all that has happened there will happen again. And that is why I cannot bear it. Because it is Malachor 5. And because I love him. I do not understand why the Sith permit such teachings to exist. They cause only echoes, wounds in the Force. A beacon? For who?
And there's the game giving more questions and answers again.
I thought I had lost you.
Sorry, I got here as fast as I could.
Kreia. She said the council had ended you, and all along she was one of those who had sought to kill us.
Yeah, okay, one crisis at a time. Are you okay?
When I heard her say that you were dead, I failed you. I let my emotion run through me, and I acted without thinking. I wanted to punish her, hurt her, see her answer for what she had done to the Jedi, for leading you to the council.
Look, I'm fine. I'm here.
Of course. Forgive my display. I am the last of the Handmaidens no longer. I am Brianna, disciple of the last of the Jedi, and the one who will stand with you against all enemies who face us.
That's a nice name.
It is good to hear it, after so long.
Okay, am I like on a rail for the end of the game at this point? About how much do I have left? Time-wise.
Let's see, another hour and a half.
Would you be alright if I extended it to another session? Because it is late here.
Yeah, that's fair.
God, upon going to the Jedi... Oh, I'm HK for some reason. That's interesting.
Yes, this is another thing we will get to in time. Next session. I forgot about this. Now I have like another half an hour.
Okay, well, I'll get to this next time. I'm gonna stop this session here. I went a little overboard, but I was expecting like some semblance of like I should be able to stop and like deal, but I don't know. We're on endgame rails, I guess.